Dean Gilligan, the convocation has gathered.
Please be seated, graduates. Thank you. Faculty. Well, good morning, everyone. As Dean of the Macomb School of Business, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome the family and friends of our spring 2009 graduating class. This is a momentous and long-awaited day in the lives of our graduates. When you first arrived at UT, you came to us as eager, energetic, and intelligent students with hopes of earning a first-rate business education and launching a bright future. We had high hopes for you as well. I am pleased to say that you have exceeded our expectations in every way. We're very proud of you and delighted to have you carry forth the reputation of our business school into the world. You are the reason we are here as teachers, staff, and administrators to develop new ideas to share with you, to teach, mentor, challenge, and encourage you, and to participate with the university in its core purpose of transforming your lives for the benefit of society. We expect great things from you, and I know that you will satisfy our expectations. Now I'd like to introduce our commencement marshals. Emily Amanatula, there, thank you very much. She's an assistant professor in our Department of Management. And Paul Newman, a professor in the Department of Accounting. Thank you, Emily and Paul. This year's student speaker is Austin Danhouse, an outstanding student graduating with a degree in finance and government. Austin has certainly left an impression on Macombs and the local community as part of the founding team for a student consulting initiative, an organization that provides students with an opportunity to combine their business expertise with community service to emerging small businesses. Austin is also the founder of the Texas Microfinance Group, which advocates the use of microcredit as a solution to the global poverty crisis. In addition, Austin owns and operates his own business, specializing in strategy and marketing consulting for small businesses. When did you have time to study, Austin, by the way? No. Austin is a Texas Excellence Scholarship recipient, an alumnus of the Brass Ring program, and a member of Texas Cowboys. Upon graduation, Austin will work to provide educational opportunity to underserved youth as a teacher for the Teach for America program in Washington, D.C. After his two-year commitment, he plans to attend law school. Austin, congratulations on your many achievements. Here to deliver a message on behalf of the graduating class is Austin Danhouse.
Dean Gilligan, faculty, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Thank you all for joining us on this special day, a momentous occasion in the lives of each student who will walk proudly across this stage. It is my pleasure to be able to address you and share my thoughts on this moment in our lives. A few years ago, many of us stepped onto this campus, eager, hopeful, and driven, yet considerably shaken by the newness of our surroundings. Our first few breaths of hill country air were welcoming. We walked around the 40 acres in all, marveling at the beauty of the landscape and the unique city pressed up against that magnificent hilly backdrop. I can assure you, for a boy from a small Gulf Coast town, it was a welcome change of scenery. As expected, most of us were apprehensive, even as we were momentarily invigorated by our new setting. There was an air of nervous expectancy that we had never felt before. I have wondered to no end for 4 years what that feeling is. It has not gone away. Every day I have walked on this campus, it has crept up on me. Every time I think about what this college experience has prepared me for, it has overwhelmed me. It is a hopeful and awakening feeling. It grabs our attention and calls us to work harder to achieve. But this feeling comes with a burden that we have often been unable to put to words. It now demands something of us. For 4 years, this feeling has been pulling us towards success. Now, it is pushing us. That feeling, that energy, my fellow graduates, is the inner realization that we are all in the process of creating a legacy. You see, each of us here is the product of a legacy. We are also in the process of creating our own. And as this goes on, we are taking part in the legacies of others and intertwining ours with theirs. And so is life. It is the combination of legacies. It is we working together to lead lives of significance, lives that leave a mark on history. Legacies can be great or small. We have seen great leaders all throughout history rise and bring peace, justice, and hope to struggling peoples. We have seen these leaders raise great nations and bring down evil empires. Surely these men and women have left legacies of which to be proud. But as Emerson reminds us, life does not have to be epic to be significant. He once wrote, "To laugh often and love much, to win the respect of intellectual persons and the affection of children, to earn the honest approbation of critics, to appreciate beauty, to give of oneself, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation, to know that even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, that is to have succeeded." Now, everyone in this room is the product of meaningful legacies. We are the children of immigrants and trailblazers, politicians and community leaders, CEOs and blue-collar workers. Some of us come from a long history of struggle and self-sacrifice to make it to this point in our lives. Others of us have a pedigree of education and achievement, and many of us are the sons and daughters of uneducated working-class families. But I assert to you that none of these legacies is greater than the other, because each one has culminated in our achievements today. And the beauty of this is that human history is not a timeline of events and achievements. It is a collection of legacies, great and small, tied together by a common destiny. And that is where today brings us. It is time for us to decide what that destiny will be. My whole life there have been rumors. Rumors of people hoping and believing that ours will be the next greatest generation. The challenge then will be for us to grab hold of the best of those who came before us, combine that with youthful exuberance, idealism, and hard work, and make sure that the past and the present work together to leave a legacy of greatness. But like the last great generation, it will be true that struggle will define us. In the moments when the problems of the world seem heaviest, it will be our unified response that sets us apart, that makes our legacies meaningful, that makes the collective destiny attainable. Seeing as how we are part of the legacy of the Macomb School of Business, it is true that most of us will go on to great careers in business and industry. Others of us will become great lawyers, writers, educators, social advocates, diplomats, artists, moms and dads, and husbands and wives. This great university has prepared us in so many ways. It has taught us that we are so capable of continuing the legacy of this institution that it dares to assert that what starts here changes the world, an unqualified statement of fact. We must take all of our talents and begin innovating today. We must hold fast to our ideals, fight for justice, demand success, honesty, and hard work. But we must not be satisfied with the easy answers of yesterday. Instead, we should fix ourselves on the promise of a better, more prosperous future. And when we begin to work towards that day, our legacies will begin to converge. We will pay homage to the past that have defined us, and we will begin to create a better world. So go forth from here and build the legacy that you were meant to build. Change the lives that you were meant to change. Today is our first great test. We leave the security of this campus and we step out into a world of uncertainty. But global crises, unstable markets, and international struggles will not deter us. We welcome it all. For out of these trials, we will forge our great legacy, and we will earn the title of the next greatest generation, a legacy I am sure we can all be proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Austin. It is my privilege now to introduce a very distinguished Macombs alumnus as our commencement speaker this year. John McStay is a native of Vernon, Texas. He attended the University of Texas at Austin, where he received his BBA and MBA degrees. In October of 1983, John founded John McStay Investment Counsel, This firm's business was the management of the Brazos mutual funds and financial assets of corporation, foundations, endowments, and high net worth individuals, and grew to $6 billion under management. Additionally, John is a past director of the University of Texas Investment Management Corporation, UTIMCO, which oversees the management of the UT Systems portfolios. Presently, John is the managing partner of John McStay & Associates, a private investment company with investments in a wide range of financial assets, real estate, ranching, oil and gas, and operating companies. He is on the advisory committee for the MBA Investment Fund and the McCombs School of Business Advisory Council. John also is a 2008 inductee into the McCombs School Business Hall of Fame. Here to address our graduates, John McStay.
Dean Gilligan, distinguished faculty, proud parents, honored graduates. It is indeed my honor to be here with you today. You as a group have accomplished a great deal. Individually, you have accomplished a great deal, and it began well before you came to this campus. It began in your high school, in your grade school, in your Y sports, in your summer camps. Without that record of accomplishment, you would never have been admitted to the University of Texas, and you would never have been admitted to the McCombs School of Business. You have every right and every reason to look forward to a great future, a great career. But as you know, you are leaving an environment that is really rather secure, rather small, for an environment, as Austin says, has a number of challenges. So for a few minutes, we're going to talk about those challenges. And for a few minutes, we'll visit about some things that I think and hope might be helpful to you as you think about those challenges. I mentioned a moment ago that I was honored to be here. You probably thought, well, fine, I'm happy you're honored to be here, but what's in it for me? Well, I hate to add to your anxiety, but I'm not totally sure. I accepted this invitation from Dean Gilligan without really knowing. But I am hopeful that I will not embarrass him, and I think that I have something to say. But at any rate, I will say it briefly. I recognize I'm nothing more than a speed bump on your way to getting this diploma. So we will move along. In preparing for this event, many thoughts go through your mind as to what in the world is relevant to say. Is it possible that I have something important to say? And if so, is there any reason to hope that I can say it in a way that you can hear it? Well, we'll see. I had to think back about being the recipient of 2 degrees from this business school. My parents in Vernon, Texas were very proud, understandably, and would love to have come to my graduation. But I did not go to either of them. They would be amused to know that I am now attending my first UT graduation. And they would be particularly amused that I was speaking here. After a great deal of soul searching, I've decided to convey to you what I consider to be 3 very important concepts. And when you hear them, you're going to think, this isn't any big deal. They're too simple, they can't work. Before you give up on them, bear with me a few minutes. The 3 are: life is very unpredictable, change will be coming your way, and the changes may not be what you would like. The second concept is perseverance. Perseverance is the antidote or the serum that compensates for the randomness of life. And third, be nice. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, I'm going to give you examples of each of these, and hopefully they will resonate with you to one degree or another. First, life is not predictable. As you look back and as you go forward, as you look back, let me ask you, how many of you were involved in the selection of your parents? How many of you chose your race? How many of you chose the country in which you were born? I think we would all agree these are pretty significant events. You were not at the table for any of them. Things change. How many of you thought that you would begin your business career with the backdrop of the bull market economy of 2002 and 2007? It would have been reasonable if you had thought so. It would be reasonable if you had planned for that. It's also reasonable that it hasn't unfolded that way. As you are aware, you go out into the world in a much more unsettled stage than what it was during that period of time. You look upon having a job as being the most important thing, not whether it is the job of your dreams. You began in an environment where it's quite possible that you may have a good job, but it's possible that a parent, it's possible that a brother or a sister may recently have lost their job. Recognizing that it can be very difficult to anticipate these changes. I'm reminded of a person who died and went before St. Peter. And St. Peter looked at him and said, "What have you done to deserve entrance into heaven?" And the man thought for a moment and said, "Well, perhaps one thing. While driving through central Texas, I came across a group of bikers that were harassing a young woman. I told them to stop, but they wouldn't. So I got out of my car. I found the most heavily tattooed, biggest, meanest looking biker. I walked up to him. I whacked him across his face. I jerked out his nose ring. I threw it on the ground. I kicked over his bike. And I said, now listen up. Either stop harassing that young woman or I'm going to whip all of you right now." St. Peter was impressed, very impressed. He said, "When did this happen?" The response was, "Just a few minutes ago." That was an individual that had not anticipated that turn of events, and indeed he could not have anticipated it. Now, while it's easy to focus on the unforeseen changes that happen in your business, they happen in your life as well. Constant success, power, wealth are not the natural state of man. When you find yourself in that situation, be grateful, share credit, and when things are not going that well, be grateful for those times that things did go well, and persevere, which brings me to the second topic, the second concept. When I say perseverance, you probably think, I know what that means. It means competing with a fellow student. It means achieving a certain grade. It means accomplishing a particular hurdle. And that may be right, but it's not the perseverance that I am reflecting on now. The perseverance that I speak of allows you to appreciate, is the perseverance that allows you to appreciate hardship and difficult times. Let me tell you a quick personal story. When I left here in 1966 to go to work in the investment business, little did I realize that the market, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, was at 1,000, and it was on its way to 570. It was a secular bear market that was just getting underway. Believe me, after 15 years, because it didn't reach 1,000 until 1982, after 15 years, every investment group that I knew of had turned into a support group. It was a difficult time, but it was a time that I learned that it was a period like that you could learn things that you would not learn with a bull market and wind at your back. So I say to you, recognize the value of that pressure. Recognize the difficulty, if you will, of those tough times and how much they can work to your advantage. Finally, the last thing, be nice. Come early. Do what you say you're going to do. Smile. Laugh out loud. In the late 1980s, a gentleman by the name of Robert Fulghum wrote a book entitled, "Everything I Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten." There is so much truth to that concept. There's so much truth to that thought. I encourage you, as you think of that, to recognize that the importance of those very simple, basic concepts have a great deal of impact on your personality, and your personality has a great deal of impact on your future. When I say personality, I'm not referring necessarily to the funniest, most popular guy in the room, although I'm told that can be nice. But rather what I'm alluding to is the opportunity to be a leader. A few weeks ago, a young man came to me, and as he comes occasionally to visit about his career, and he asked, in the course of a lengthy conversation, how can he be a leader? And I told him, being a leader is not really something that you decide. Being a leader is something that others decide as they decide to follow you. The only advice that I could offer was to do as best as he could to set an example, to lead by an example, and then be willing to lead if others choose to follow him. Well, there you have it, three very simple things. Life changes, it's random. Perseverance is the antidote or the serum to that randomness, and to be nice. I conclude with a challenge to you. You find yourself on the threshold of a remarkable time. You owe it to yourself to strive for excellence in all that you do and in each relationship that comes your way. Recognize that each relationship is given to you for a period of time, but never forever. Treat it gently. You are the gifted, you are the blessed, and you carry the torch of the Macomb School of Business. Carry it well. Thank you, and good luck to you.
Thank you, John. The Ernest W. Walker Award is given each year to an outstanding student in the Department of Finance. It is named for Professor Emeritus Ernie Walker, who spent 50 years at the Macomb School before his retirement in 2004. This year's award goes to Jennifer Johnson, a finance major from Houston. During her time here, Jennifer has been an active member of the co-ed professional business fraternity Alpha Kappa Psi. She served as the director of their annual golf tournament, Swings for Charity, for 2 consecutive years and helped raise over $7,000 for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Jennifer is currently working at Northwestern Mutual Finance Network and plans to remain in Austin after graduation. Congratulations, Jennifer. The R. Conrad Dunges Award for Academic Excellence and Leadership in the Business Honors Program is presented annually to a graduating honors student selected by his or her peers and the honors program faculty. The award is named after Dr. R.C. Dunges, former Associate Dean for Graduate and Undergraduate Programs, as well as former Chair of the Finance Department. This year's award winner is Albert Chen. Albert will be graduating with a double major in Business Honors and Finance, as well as a degree in Philosophy through the College of Liberal Arts. Throughout his time at McCombs, Albert played a significant role in the McCombs Diversity Council, serving most recently as the president of that organization. He has also been involved with the Honors Business Association, the Residence Hall Council, and the Asian Business Students Association. Upon graduation, Albert will work with Microsoft Corporation. Congratulations, Albert. Paula Murray is the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs, and she is a professor in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management. Dean Murray is here to present this year's degree candidates.
Good morning. Now for the main event. Before we get going, I want to tell some of you may be thinking, what are these cords that are around the necks of these students? So I'll tell you. The burnt orange and white cords are representative of students who have been recognized as college scholars, and students wearing medallions have been recognized as distinguished college scholars. These honors are a reflection of their cumulative academic achievement, including a high grade point, as well as rigor in the coursework that they've undertaken. And these honors are bestowed each spring at the annual Honors Day ceremony. If you see the students wearing blue and green cords, they have added a global dimension to their business education by studying abroad on a McCombs BBA International Exchange Program. Please note that the students are seated by major, but are not required to be in alphabetical order so that they can sit with their friends. Will the candidates please stand as directed and proceed to your left up onto the stage for recognition? Dean Gilligan will make a presentation to each of you, assisted by Arthur Allard, the Assistant Dean for Undergraduate Programs, and Sarah Dooley, the Assistant Director for BBA Alumni Relations. After you step across the stage, return to your seats and remain there until everyone has been recognized and the ceremony has concluded. The ushers will assist you. Would the students in accounting and the masters in professional accounting please proceed to the stage one row at a time? And here to recognize these degree candidates is Dr. Stuart Singer, a lecturer in the Department of Accounting.
Christine Shea Amesqua. Nicole Michelle Koulou. Derek John Felderhoff. Jessica Cheney. Wingman Chan. Matthew William Lafont. Sarah Alma Logan. Amanda Brooke Hickey. Christopher John Keebler. Lisa Alejandra de Graaf. Casey Faith Miller. Heather Michelle Ryder. Laura Ann Jones. Andrew Austin Orozco. Isaac Ho Lee. Samuel Cristianto Susilo. Stephanie Tanumijaya. Georgina Esperanza Flores. Nicole Danae Varner. Austin Terry Jones. Tara Eileen Lundgren. Catherine Ann Brackendorf. Jaime Alberto Rodriguez Jr. Daniel Ray Snover. Katie Lynn Pope. Jacqueline Annette Rivers. Jennifer Lynn McCoy. Eric Christopher Pearson. Jeremiah Rollins Bickham. Brett Michael Rousseau. Lauren Nicole Robbins. Casey Richard Zook. Jonathan Maherai. Charles William Ingram III. David Sanders Yount. Dennis Young Choi. Paul Jonathan Tao. William Fraser Nesbitt. Alicia Marie Simpson. Victor Bo Jonathan Ferrugia. Catherine Claire Tresselt. Ellen Patricia Wilhelm. Abimbola Salami. Lee Elizabeth Salinas. Richard Dwayne White. Celeste Marie Everett. Donna Epen. Divya Vasant Patel. Hei Kani Chow. Roshni Patel. Caitlin Maureen Blanding. Valerie Renee Chiarello. Nipa Rasik Vagadia. Brittany Renee Villarreal. Nelson Lee Chang. Andrew Chi Chong. Aaron Wade Forrester. Courtney Elizabeth Stangl. Noemi Lynn Fass. Jessica Paige Morales. Randy Lee Sung. Laura Nuntana Narat. And Grace Chen.
Would the students in the Business Honors Program please proceed to the stage? Dr. Eli Cox is here today to recognize these degree candidates. Dr. Cox is the director of the Business Honors Program and the chair of the marketing department.
Shaguf Ta Graya Javiana. Katie Yang. Cheryl Mildred Joseph. Julia Quo. Marshall Alexander Cowden. Nicholas Allen Lebo. Albert Tayo Chin. Clayton Jackson Huff. June Lynn. Brian Joel Sandell. Maggie Mae Wallace. Heather Ray Schilling. Kareem Himani. Lauren Claire Bonds. Hunter Craig Follett. Sumath Karyewal. Sorry. Sid Singh. Kyo Wong. Vin Lee Nguyen. Odile Kane. Shelley Lynn Rosmarin. Colby Marie Patterson. Pammy Sok Yin Chow. Grace Natalia. Layla Michelle Gargaricha. Lillian Tan. Justina Anna Chartinak. Ryan Thomas Gordon. Lauren Jacqueline McKinney. Jonathan Reed Graber. Ariel Helena Murphy. Ashley Marie Mackey. Barus Nitin Gandhi. Julia Bashin. Nadia Samir Marwakis. Sophelia Sue. Alexander Minso. Catherine Celeste Sashu-Ree. Martin Burson Rosen. Shireen Suling Buckman. Hushbu Vinay Busu. Kendall James Street Howell. Trevor Broussard. Jared Daniel Reyes. Kershaw Viraf Patal. Stephen Michael Hirsch. Sarah G. McCombs. Kathleen, Marie Clemens. Natasha Penny Sashiru. Stephanie Michelle Cantu. Andrew Galen Brown. Grayson Thomas Listenby. Michael Denny Voss. Ashley Ann Ryan. Emily Ann Young. Catherine Elizabeth Brim. Daniel Lee Abner. Megan Courtney Sebring. Kayla Simpson. Andrew Dowell Haley. Ashley Morgan Robertson. Leonardo Rahua. Joel Samuel Peck. Michelle Lynn. Preeti Yogesh Yossi. Alpina Prabhudesa. Naramtha Buhuchar Ita. Mita Lakia. Nancy Karina Liu. Stuart Alexander Coleman. Preston Thomas Powell. Jennifer Gable Fry. Allison Elaine Pierce. Hillary Jane Kaufman. Carolyn Marie Hinchy. Christina Linda Hayes. Christopher Kyle George. Joseph Edward Herman. Edward Kilburn Holtz. Casey Audra Hawkins. Carolyn Cohen. Jill Kramer Swanson.
Now for the students in the finance department. Would they please make their way to the stage? Oh. Will Way, a member of the finance faculty and faculty advisor for the department, is here today to recognize these degree candidates.
All right. John Bryant Patterson. Brian Lee Prehota. Rocky Lastono. Stephanie Tahandra. Tina Mack. Sheena Zhang. Henry Jiwei Yu. Jennifer Elise Johnson. Christopher Vance Wieland. Austin Blake Danhouse. Lawrence Paul Howard. Alex Michael Kuhn. Elton Yeheen Wong. Joshua Ryan Jeter. Lydia Moon Kim. Jenna Elaine Delaney. Jovette Lopez. Judith Catherine Flores. Evan Lee Jenkins. Nicholas John Williams. Andrew William Warner. Ross Edward Epperly. Ann Kimberly Wynn. Daryl Austin Treweek. Ryan James Braun. Ann Trung Du. Con Trang Tran. Benjamin Lee Cockrell. Brent Edward Lefebvre. John David Pennell. Stephanie Lou Wynn. Daniel Hunter Polvey. Sagar Batra. Amber Lynn Van Hecky. Jordan James Terry. Haley Alexander Koike. Nellie Martina Lopez. Holly Denise Musmack. Abigail Claire Terrell. Mona Lisa Gonzalez Olarte. Brandon Matthew Connor. Patrick Ryan Foley. Jing Wu. Catherine Elizabeth Hawkins. Michael Royce Whitworth. Natalie Grace Stratemeyer. Catherine Elizabeth Lawler. Jennifer Lee Fye. Catherine Jamie Schecksnyder. Tu Viet Dang Vo. Catherine Miles Jenkins. Elise Corinne Jacobson. Andrea Marie Rohrig. Elizabeth Lee. Rogelio Hernandez. Jorge Daniel Chona. Alonso Javier Guzman. Manish Patel. Sanjoy Mukhopadhyay. Miles Robert Sawyer Wicker III. Ian Hamilton Carter. Gabriel David Kime. Marcus Anthony Galavez. Kathleen Ann Parr. Richard Denman Warner. Andrew Walker Griffith. Jeffrey Mason Chambliss. Hannah Astrid Brooke Culver. Julie Marie Borman. Morgan John Johnson. Ryan Lamb. Natalie Ann Schneider. Kristen Janae Worthington. Daniel Mani Cherian. Tien Trong. Sonali D. Ramolia. T. Quinn Lee Wynn. Carlos Alberto Mattioli. Jesse Sanchez. AJ Prasad. David Ryan Hassan. Wu Young Zhang. David Aaron Shannon. Andrew Scott Zarkowski. Clayton Bryant Young. Abigail Rose Wynn. Hannah Lucy Wynn. Austin Thomas Cade. Scott Evan Miller. Jessica Mita Staley. Jonathan Stewart McIntyre. Aditi Jatin Sheth. Joshua Smallwood Ernst. William Travis Patterson. Travis Aaron Cloud. Evan Montgomery Kiefer. Rocio Rios. Christina Caroline Meyer. Monica Mina Armand. Munzarine Asan. Catherine Johnson. Rachel Elizabeth Wallace. Stephanie Marie Stratz. Emily Marie Young. Ryan Michael Miner. Tiger Huang. Mauricio Gonzalez Kane. Andrew Joe Smith. Thomas Adam Jacoby. Mark Charles Willie. Matthew Travis Keever. Tony Tran. Eddie Yuming Fong. Shivani Gupta. Jeffrey Earl Butler. Jonathan Mack McCorkle. Jason Khalil Kawaja. Scott Harrison Yeager. Jay Matwani. Nyla Sobia. Cade Aaron Job. Benoy Parek. Sahil Nath Siegel. Max Nathan Markowitz. Daniel Anthony Rosen. Sudeep Sunil Walvaker. Rishi Sawhney. Grant Stephen Manning. Jessica Ruth Pinkston. Rachel Sosland. Charlie Parker Lang. Kyle Addison Minter. William Chase Dalton. Stephen Hamilton Bergdahl. Michael Eric Jansen. William Gage Leesman. Benjamin Mahan Johnson. Sandra Knight. Anna Esther Biblowitz. Sandy Lee Garcia. Tyler Lee Spears. Michael Evan Jennings. Evan Michael Haydeka. Leighton E. Dellinger. Mary Allison Manning. Rachel Ellen Haas. Adolph Daniel Reyes. John Tran. Alok Modi. Malvika Khanna. Julie Maichum Fan. Nikhil Kumar Nayak. Meena Saidi Sajian. Zain Ahmud Mithani. Simon Yang. Don Kungye Cho. Warren Reed Williamson. Daniel James Werner. Clark L. Johnson. Preston Maxwell Hart. Caitlin Jane Van Dyke. Courtney Ann McIntyre. Jamie Page Knight. Kevin Graydon Dunlap. Carrie Suzanne Binder. Daniel Ellis Morris. Corey Elizabeth Bischoff. James Allen Allred. Joseph Stephen Ruzicka. Philip James Fight. Sean Patrick Cahill. Jack Trigg Gannon, Jr. Reagan Lee Grasty. Richard Cheng. Corey James Deluche. Madison Schaefer Hamilton. Lauren Elizabeth Forshee. Meredith Christine Key. Justin Eric Mayo. Kelsey Aaron Taylor. Jeffrey David Maggots. Daniela Carrasco. Michael James Napier. Jamie Lee Stein. Christopher Garrett Calle. Jonathan Joseph Wheelis. Elizabeth Lauren Arning. Jordan Marie Beedling. Bernhard Deusner. Omri Gainsberg. Brandon Franklin Brewer. Tyler Robert Burns. Rustam Chatuyev. Christopher Michael Kerfoot. Michael Thomas Tabler. Jose Saul Garcia Jr. Jeffrey Kevin Best. Lawrence Alex Sherrick. Cameron Grace Clark. Jessica Blake Terry. Laura Michelle Gazette. Xiao Chen. Patrick John Hansen. Dennis Yashni. Jimmy Jin. Chase Carl Goslin. Michael Fitzpatrick Johnson. Evans Roland Swan, Jr. John W. McLico. Samuel Ray Hong. Hannah Marie Laster. Danny Mao. Olga Gertovaya. Jeffrey Michael Taraba. Catherine Mary Barth. Karen Kathleen Olson. Dunwee David Winba. Stephanie Francis Ip. Jonathan Corey G. Lisa Liu. Andrew Lowe. Nathan Chang. Samuel Michael Liu. Roger Wu. Sadaf Kazi. Anil Ali. Ali Raza Rahim Momin. Noel G. Rodriguez. Stephen Kui. Andrew Gregory Morrison. Mason Morris Gilmore. Scott Richard Casper. Ross William Lubetkin. William Cheever Harvey. Robert Gray Potter III. Bryce Kinley Robinson. Zara Matani. Stephen Lucas Downey III. Natalie Jean Markham. Ruben Rodriguez III. Jerry Todd Birdwell. Jonathan Wesley Morton. Jason Sungsu Shin. Ross Willard Hovde. Shatal Suresh Agrawal. Richard John Cruz. Dean Tien Dao. Monica Nayeli Torres. Gannett Autonom Gebru.
Now for the management majors. Dr. Ethan Burrows, an assistant professor in the Department of Management, is here today to recognize these degree candidates.
Meredith Alexandra Cleaver. Alicia Shee Williams. Jose Alfonso Aguirre. Laura Adriana Vela. Eric Ernest Brandt. Larry Kalechi Anazia. Shamika Levette Houston. Anika Alma Whiteman. Rini Homer Hinonosa III. Jacqueline Alicia Wyatt. Benjamin Sosa Jr. Catherine Elise Walker. Brian Matthew Burke. Christian Lee Colfat. Casey Ann Zapsky. Trenton Bennett Bush. Samantha Michelle Perez. Amanda Sue Frobasi. Jeffrey Blake Sarter. Sarah Ann Lancaster. Marcus Graham Womack. Fatima T. Banker. Charles Wayne Fisher. David R. Canales. Jonathan Asher Gerber. Allison Hannah Bloom. Nathaniel Homoon Kwok. Matthew William Hammerhands. Andrew Ray Colbertson. Andrew Chase Squire. Lee Hendricks Boney. Namrata Singh. Christina Mercer Campbell. Sarah Catherine Fearing.
Now for our engineering route to business, management information systems, and supply chain management. Dr. Michael Hassler, a lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management, is to present and recognize the degree candidates.
Hector Rios, Jr. John Collins Kidenda. Kristen Jean Carson. Lucia Salazar. Christine Francis Alcott. Karen X. Cheng. Jeffrey Andika. Thomas Ross Schindler. Jeremy Scott Thornton. Richard Joseph Thompson III. Andrew Kelly Schlechte. Adrian Leanne Thomas. Andrew Russell Kuhn. Kevin Casey Young. Josh Rockner. Sandra Marie Stoppelberg. Alexander Michael Bordeaux. Stephen Thomas Liao. Brett Ryan Pinholster. Michael Robert O'Neill. Kevin James Newman. Phillips William Johnson, Jr. Robert Austin Masterson. Brady James Cooper. Christopher Scott Cole. Tiffany Elizabeth Witt. Emily Anna Brank. Gustavo Maldonado II. Rohan Reddy. Richard Long Nguyen. Joel David Peabody. Charles Sang Noling. David Eugene Carter. Amy Michelle Holmes. Oscar Hilario Castillon II. Mario Andres Portillo. Angelica Gascon. Julian Gutierrez, Jr. Barley Linnell Fight II. Ruby Cifuentes. Juan Montoya, Jr. Julie Tan. Jacob Michael Wilson. Sarang Patel. Alex Ty. Spencer Lee Anderley. Dustin Aline Beeman. Nimish Bosar. Matthew Lewis Torelli. Christina Maria Builder. Anthony Michael Gill. Pamela Christina Bouillon. Rachel Marie Eng. Victoria Chen Feng Chang. Nivian Sutasavam. Jacqueline Tang Sai.
I do.
Anita Amy Shen. Robert Richard Medina II. Otoniel Mogel. Min Tu Pham. Lucy Mai Dang. Christina Sun. Abhinav Kumar. Brian Park Hill. Corey Nicholas Crow. Adan Martinez.
Okay, now for international business and marketing majors. Dr. Eli Cox.
Lena Nisreen Finner. Suzanne Lauren Rankin. Lauren Michelle Vella. Jonah Kane West. Raul Antonio Canales Jr. Irene Crocker. Francis Leona Pardin. Candace Nicole Coffey. Benjamin Richard Zink. Christopher Robert Polsini. Moshe Isakov. Danielle Becerra. Corina Jaimes. Yendi Elisa Bazara. David Reeson Tilker. Jack Edwards Byram. Terrence Ray Dinkins. Irina Savova. Juan Zindejas the fourth. Keith Brian Olson. Gabriela Ivanova. Julia Irene Mullis. Lorraine Francis Baca. Livette Guerra Damon. Jaffany LaJoyce Allen Hellman. Brittany Deborah Williams. Rebecca Natalie Kennelly. Sally Wynn. Caroline Jin Lim. Nikki Marie Seymour. Brina Lee. Ileana Hilziger. Aminji Shai. Julian Marie Ray. Nicholas Ryan Salerno. Amanda Monique Ojeda. Jacqueline Wynn. Casey Zhang. Lauren Kathleen Gale. Vino Gawe Devrajan. Kelly Elise Davis. Daniel Allen Whitty Jr. Jessica Lynn Crawford. Phoebe Bayo Chin. Sarah June Lopano. Jack Binchy Tai. Verideja Herrera. Karina Reyes. Aline Pamira Baiji. Miguel Antonio Garza. Marshall James Rimmer. Aaron Wayne Marquis. Nadia May Elise. Christian Diaz. Byron Keith Duncan. Yuming Joy Wang. Michelle Helene Benjamin. Bernardo Borja. Marie Glenlease de los Santos. Kristen Blair Little. Jill Aaron Looney. Royal Frazier. Reem Isam Hafez. Alexandra Marie Watson. Manuel Dali Huerta. Courtney Page Kirkpatrick. Rikan C. DeCotes. Lindsay Brooke Fryfield. Lindsay Page Wolfson. Casey Jill Leeser. Mallory Jean Donahue. Stephanie Dawn Hanson. Police Bear. Ira Marshall Marcus. Robert Benjamin Solomani. Joanne J. Moy. Emily Hui. Marguerite Vivian Barcelou. Casey Dawn Adams. Caitlin Marie Murphy Ruck. Mary Givens Wakefield. Lindsay Brooke Scholl. Samantha Diane Hudkins. Anne Elizabeth Golias. Ashley Ann Coletti. Carolisa Ann Young. Michelle Lee Chun. Jenny Dulaine Fossler. Aaron Lee Ocker. Emily Kristen Brandt. Taylor Kim Brown. Marissa Ann McGowan. Julia Louise Latcham. Patricia Suzanne Yoakum. Lauren Michelle Evans. Tiffany D. DeCummin. Jenny Elizabeth York. Rebecca Lynn Kiefer. Monica Lizette Ochoa. Cade Stephen Miller. David Chase Lancart. Melissa Sadie Imekli. Lynn V. Wynn. Ruth Elizabeth Yee. Meher Zaidi. Omar Mohammed Ashraf. Anjali Kareen Desai. Brittany Jo Van Cleve. Heather Lee Hawkins. Jeffany Crystal Perry. Reagan Mary Patricia Walker. Caitlin Marie Jones. Kara Sue Holiness. Amy T. Wynn. Cagney Pedro Ortiz. Jenny Ong. Christine T. Wynn. Joshua Solisas. Callie Michelle Hanks. Marianne Miller Siebert. Ashley Taylor Pippinger. Lindsay Lee Pearson. Anthony Darrell Williams I. Alvin Angeli Jr. Cadence Jiha Lee. Lauren Elizabeth Chattel. Madeline Araya Varia. Terry Emmeline Starbaugh. Jean Hope Hong. Gloria Chin. Eric Michael Gilmore. Trayson Dion White. Tracy Ann Whitley. Caroline Gail Moreau Hahn. Heather Lauren Filas. Christy Moreno. Lynn Anderson Wagner. Elisa Magdalena Camacho. Jasmine Suzanne Granis. Danette Yee Larbro. Pamela Blair Carioni. Sarah Ann Morrow. Heather Michelle Kincaid. Stacy Marie Sandler. Arun Kumar Bala. Jennifer Susan Cornelius. Erin Melissa McDowell. Michael Ryan Nehus. Kyle Mark Getchow. Alexander Gomez Ballet III. Benjamin Jacob Braniff. Christopher James Ashton. Susan Young. Kimberly Averly Chamberlain. Cecilia Wong.
Stand up. Come on. Get it out. Congratulations. You're a graduate. Now, graduates, stand up and congratulate those families and friends that have supported you.
Let's sit down. Well, how much fun was that, huh? Congratulations, graduates. Now here to tell you about our alumni network is Sarah Dooley, Assistant Director for BBA Alumni Relations. She is expanding our McCombs alumni offering by facilitating the development of a McCombs BBA alumni network. Sarah.
As alumni of the University of Texas at Austin and the McCombs School of Business, you are now part of one of the largest and most powerful alumni networks in the world. To help keep you connected to your alma mater, Dean Gilligan is giving each of you a one-year membership to the Texas X's. Thanks, Dean Gilligan. I hope you will enjoy your membership over the next year and get involved with the Texas X's group wherever you are. I also hope you will become involved in the McCombs Alumni Network. The network connects McCombs' 80,000 alumni to each other and to McCombs, enhances the student experience through interaction with alumni, and provides lifelong learning opportunities. Congratulations once again, and welcome to the McCombs Alumni Network.
All right, just a few more things and we'll conclude our ceremony. I think it's time as a group now to recognize those who supported our graduates throughout the years. Will the friends and families of our graduates please stand? All right, the official stuff is over, and now it's time to celebrate. Immediately following this ceremony, there will be a congratulatory champagne toast for all seniors and their guests held in the Alumni Center. The Alumni Center is located on San Jacinto, directly across from the football stadium. Also, that I know some of you are eager to see your diplomas, which were cleverly not placed in the packets that I gave you. The diplomas are in the mail, and you should receive them sometime in June. Tomorrow evening, the university-wide commencement will be held in front of the tower. I encourage you all to attend. This year's speaker is Robert Rodriguez, a writer, director, producer, president of Troublemaker Studios, and former UT student. Seating for degree candidates at the Saturday evening ceremony is only guaranteed to those presenting a procession ticket at the start of the grand procession. Free procession tickets are available from the Irwin Center and Performing Arts Center box offices up to 4 p.m. on Saturday. For the safety of the guests, public seating at the tower for the university-wide ceremony on Saturday evening will not open until 5 p.m. Admission is on a first-come, first-served basis, so everybody has an equal opportunity for seating. It is not possible to save seats or stand in the aisles. The area must be kept free of obstacles, so please leave items that cannot be stored under a folded chair in your vehicle. When outdoor seating is at capacity, ushers will direct guests to adjacent indoor sites to view the live telecast. It is a tradition now that we join our new graduates in singing The Eyes of Texas. A few more instructions, obviously. So, after we sing, please remain standing while the faculty marches out. Graduates, you may then exit to Red River Street. The Irwin Center ushers will direct you. Family and friends of our graduates, please meet your graduate on the north side of the Irwin Center by the flagpoles. And now, Jack Byram, a graduating senior in marketing, is here to lead us in the singing of The Eyes of Texas. Jack is the outgoing president of the Longhorn Singers and began his career at UT studying voice and choral music education. He also performed with the UT Chamber Singers and the UT Concert Chorale. Please stand as Jack leads us in the singing of The Eyes of Texas.
The eyes of Texas are upon you all the livelong day. The eyes of Texas are upon you. You cannot get away. Do not think you can escape them from night or early in the morn. The eyes of Texas are upon you till Gabriel blows his horn.